who bows plague blood and guts, boils, buggies, rot and pus, blisters, fevers, weeping sores, from your wounds the fester pours. The chant of NURGLE. NURGLE, also known as the Plague Lord, the Lord of Pestilence, the Fly Lord, and the Earth Father, is the Chaos God of disease, decay, destruction, and death by rebirth. He is the eldest of the 4 Chaos Gods, and is the most directly involved with the plight of mortals, particularly humans, who suffer so acutely from a fear of death. Indeed, NURGLE is undoubtedly the oldest of the Chaos Gods, for the process of death and decay is as old as life itself. When the first forms of life had lived upon the universe, they've lived and then would inevitably die, and from this death came the primordial NURGLE. On one side of his nature, NURGLE is unexpectedly also the personification of rebirth. After all, decay is simply one part of the cycle of life, without which no new life could grow. In the same way, NURGLE also personifies perseverance and survival. While those who wish to spread decay and corruption are certainly among his followers, there are also those who wish to endure, to become tough enough to handle the difficulties and opportunities presented by an uncaring world. Many of those affected by NURGLE's poxes usually turn to him in order to escape the pain caused by sickness and disease, and while the other 3 gods of chaos have little care for their followers, it is NURGLE who places an uncommon love, admiration, and faith upon those that would follow his blighted footsteps. Out of all the dark gods, NURGLE is perhaps the least worshipped amongst the tribes of the north. NURGLE's worship is only done when plagues and disease are prevalent amongst their people, for to do so otherwise would simply bring the same diseases upon their lands. In this dire state, the Northmen tribes would often appease NURGLE by offerings of gifts or sacrifices, so that they would spare them from his diseases. Those that embrace these gifts are given unbelievable constitution against all disease and against even mortal weapons. Only the most powerful weapons or the most lethal of wounds can ever have a chance to bring a follower of NURGLE down for good, and even to get close to such followers would often bring death to the aggressor himself.